Did you know spending $1 on a pack of sticky notes right here can land you $20,000 in real estate assignment fees this month? That's right, if you know how to use every single one of these sticky notes with my patented sticky note strategy method for reverse drawing for dollars. I'm excited to give you my complete breakdown and my 3 different methods on how to use reverse drawing for dollars, my sticky note method, to make $20,000. That is right. Everybody that does this strategy, they get results because they do the work. And if you're ready to learn it all, do me a big favor and make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, and let's get into it. So this sticky note strategy, this reverse drawing for dollars strategy, I'm not the first person to ever put a sticky note on a property and get a bunch of wholesaling deals, but I'll tell you, I'm the first person to publicly go on YouTube and actually talk about it. So without further ado, let's just get into step-by-steps and show you exactly how I do it in my business, how I teach thousands of people how to do it and to get wholesaling deals. So there's honestly 3 methods to the sticky note strategy that I have. And let's go over number 1, and just basically the main one. It's called reverse drawing for dollars. And it's really just drawing for dollars in reverse. This one's pretty simple. Like just driving for dollars, that's all we're basically gonna do here. We're gonna get in our car and look for ugly properties. Now, a quick bonus, if you don't know what areas to go after, maybe you go ahead and find some cash buyers first and they give you some areas, or you just go to where a lot of wholesalers are doing deals. Remember, at freewholesaling.com, my free real estate wholesaling course, I'll show you exactly from start to finish the entire process of finding the best areas for wholesaling. But just get in your car here and look for those ugly looking houses. Now, once you find an ugly house, what most people do in regular traditional drawing for dollars is they'll use an app like dmzach.com, or they'll put a pin on Apple Maps, or just write down with a notepad the address of the property. They'll get a bunch of leads, let's say 100 of them for the day. They'll go behind their computer, they'll get their phone number, they'll skip trace it, they'll start cold calling it. And honestly, that's not a bad strategy, and that is a decent way to get wholesaling deals. But if you want to double your amount of output out here, all you basically got to do here is take this sucker right here, take a pen and write down when you see this ugly house, hey, this is Zach, I had a quick question about your property, please give me a call back. And then put your phone number right there on the bottom. That's all you got to do. Take that sticky note out, slap it on the door, and go to the next one. I'm telling you, your competition is not doing this. And yes, there's a growing amount of people that are following me on this YouTube channel, so there's more and more wholesalers doing it, but still the word is not out there. Outside of people watching this YouTube channel and or people in freewholesaling.com, nobody else in the wholesaling industry really does this. So this is still a very rare and niched out marketing tool. I want to tell you this, there's a lot of real estate wholesaling influencers and people trying to copy what I do, and they're telling you to go in someone's mailbox and put that sticky note in the mailbox. Do not do that. Let me tell you, red flag, red flag, red flag. Do not put the sticky note in the mailbox. That is technically federally illegal, and I'm not telling you to do that. My lawyer made sure that I told you that. Do not put it in a mailbox. Put it on somebody's door. And another great way is I like to put it sometimes in somebody's windshield wiper underneath it, because when you go in your car, it's like, wait, there's a note on my car. What's going on? They go see it. Do not put it in the mailbox. That is federally illegal. Now, doing that should land you a 30 to 40% callback rate. And then you're gonna get a lot of calls coming in. Hey, I just got a sticky note on my door. What's going on? You told me you had a question. What's going on? What's going on? It might be a little aggressive here. When they call, just say, hey, my partner actually drove by that property. He told me it might be a good fit for us to buy. And so we're just reaching out to people in the area, seeing if they're looking to sell their house. Are you looking to sell your house, Mr. Seller? You make it really nonchalant, not aggressive at all, because some of these sellers might call you really aggressively, and just be very, very chill and relaxed with them here. Just mention, if they are angry also, that we weren't looking to call or annoy them with a bunch of postcards, and we just thought it was a good fit for our portfolio to buy, for me and my partner, hence your cash buyer. Then what you do next here is you call the remaining 60 to 70% of people you couldn't get in contact with this list, and you go cold call them and text blast them. Remember here, guys and gals, most wholesalers are only going to call this list. By you putting a sticky note on here, calling that list that doesn't answer, and texting them, you're gonna get a hold of 50 to 60% of that entire list versus the average wholesaler that's going after and only getting 20 to 25% at best. This means if there's 1,000 drawing for dollars leads at best right now, from wholesaler number 1, they're gonna get like 250 contacts versus you, by doing this strategy, you're probably gonna get in contact of 500 to 600 sellers out of that 1,000. And that is over double what the average wholesaler gets. Remember what I always say, to get results that others don't, you have to do what others won't. That's an amazing Inky Johnson quote I love quoting. But you seriously have to go out here and do the stuff they're not willing to do, which is what you are doing here. On top of this too, you can use method number 2 for the sticky note strategy. And this is basically what I call the delivery man route, or the delivery man method. Kind of like the UPS driver, they get their packages in the mail and they get a route and they drive the route and deliver the packages. Basically, we're gonna do the same thing here. We're gonna go pull a bunch of government lists, let's say 100 for the day, let's call them pre-foreclosures, and we're gonna pre-write 100 of these sticky notes. Now I will give you a quick suggestion. For about 15 or 20 bucks, you can get a custom stamp. People like Jason here in my Facebook group actually do a lot of this stuff where they'll just customize their handwriting from Amazon and get a stamper with ink and just stamp them on the sticky notes. They're about 95% as effective as just handwriting them, but I do prefer you handwriting them. But when you're doing a ton of them, the stamping method works really well too for time saving. And they're honestly not that bad. And you're just gonna stamp them or write them yourself and go make a route. Now you can use a software like dmzach.com, which I think is gonna be the best one for you here. And you just have to import 100 of those pre-foreclosure leads. You can even pull the pre-foreclosures inside of dmzach.com and it'll create a custom route for reverse drawing for dollars. I actually had to go out here and force dmzach.com to create this just reverse drawing for dollars because I had introduced them with this stuff too. And with that, you can actually go in your app and create a full route with that. Now, if you don't have the money for that and you want to do it for free, there's always ways around it. The best route making app I have found still is just Google Maps. Literally, you just go to Google Maps, you add a destination, and then there's a plus button where you can add an additional destination. Look up a YouTube tutorial on how to do this, but you can make multiple destinations. You put like 50 or 60 of them in there, and it'll give you the best route in between 6 or 7 places so you don't waste your time driving north and south, then west, then east, then west again, so you can get everything done in the most effective delivery route possible. Some of my favorite lists to do this is number one, the pre-foreclosures. The reason why I love the pre-foreclosures so much is because most pre-foreclosures don't answer their dang phones for cold calling, and they're iffy at best for SMS. But with direct mail and sticky notes right here, they're actually perfect for reverse drawing for dollars. On top of this too, I really like the probates. I also love doing them on the tax delinquencies and really any type of lien out here on the property. Also, the water shutoff list works really well. I would say fire damage properties, but I'll probably just avoid them because a lot of people sometimes don't live inside the house when the fire happens at the property. But honestly, those are the top 2 strategies for here. Now there's a bonus third strategy I do want to let you guys know about, and it's really just for cash buyers. I call it the flippers sticky note strategy or the flippers reverse drawing for dollar strategy. And really can go out here on like listrei.com and pull a list of all the flippers in an area that are buying properties for cash and maybe renting them out or putting them back on the market for a profit. And you can actually put sticky notes on those houses. Now, the best ones I've honestly found is if you go to cash sales on PropStream, go by corporate owned and slap on the most recent cash sales on all the corporate owned properties where the person owns less than 20 houses. Now, I know I just said a lot there, but that's going to give you all corporations that just bought the property in that area for cash that doesn't own more than 20 houses to avoid the banks and the hedge funds. This means you can get in front of companies, which are people who are buying properties for cash recently. You put a sticky note on it, you're going to get their phone number, they're going to call you. And I pretty much put the same thing. Hey, this is Zach. I had a quick question about your property, about your house. Please give me a call back. And when they call, make sure you have a designated phone number for the cash buyers so you know the difference between the seller and the cash buyer, because you don't want to ask the cash buyer if they're looking to sell the place. Say, hey, I'm actually a wholesale in the area. I'm reaching out to see if you're looking to buy any more houses for cash. So with the seller, if they're looking to sell, ask the cash buyer if they're looking to buy any more properties for cash, and then boom, you found a good list of cash buyers. And that's how you use the sticky note reverse drawing for dollars strategy. Now, on top of this too, my biggest objection or question is, what if somebody comes out and says, what are you doing to my house? What's going on? Why are you here? And what's in your hand? Well, basically, I explained that me and my partner are actually looking to buy a couple more houses for cash in the area. And I'm just going to put a note in your door letting you know that I'm looking to buy a couple more properties for cash. Are you looking to sell your house, Mr. Seller? Oh, why are you calling me? Why are you coming here? Just say, hey, I didn't want to bother you with an annoying call or a bunch of postcards. I just wanted to let everybody know who I was and what I was looking to do in the area. We're looking to see if we can add some for our portfolio, either rent it out or buy it for cash. Remember, when somebody comes with you very aggressively, the best thing to do is just be very calm with them. And then from there, they'll actually understand that you're just looking to buy a couple more houses for cash. Either they say, no, get out of here, have a great day, or they're usually nice to you. That's all you really got to do. But guys and gals, that is how you go out here and reverse drive for dollars step by step. It's really not that complicated when you look at everything. And if you just keep it very simple of just putting sticky notes on properties, the more sticky notes you put out, the better. I personally found every 500 you do, which is about 500 right here, I think, you will get one wholesaling deal. So if slap 500 on the doors, you'll get a $20, $25, even $30,000 wholesaling deal. And that will lead you to wholesaling real estate success. So guys, if you got any value from this video, and if you are going to start reverse drawing for dollars, do me a favor, make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Make sure you go to my free real estate wholesaling course, freewholesaling.com, and I'll see you guys soon. This is Zach Ginn signing out. Have a blessed one.